I mean, you know, the scale with this Ebola virus thing is funny because, you know, a lot of diseases in America came from the Europeans. And not only that, the Europeans have been known to give black people diseases. You remember the Tuskegee incident? They unknowingly gave black men syphilis. It's a fact. It's not hatred. I'm not preaching hatred against white people. You know what I mean? It's black people I don't like. You know what I mean? I don't see color. I see morality. You know what I'm saying? I see character. You know, bro, you remember the Tuskegee incident? They gave black people syphilis. Like, it's not it's historical. These people are known to do shit like this. Like, and don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, so the thing with the Ebola virus, man, you don't know what the fuck these people up to, man. And that's just real. Like, you know, like, I can't name anything good white folk have done for black people. What? I mean, for real. It's all negative. Like, I gave you a job. Yeah, but you making all the money. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you gave me a job, but have you given me a chance? Don't give me a job, give me a business. Don't give me a job, give me a loan. You know what I mean? How you give me a chance? You giving people syphilis. What type of shit is that, man? What type of human being does that to another human being? But then asks that you respect them, that you love them. I ain't gonna tell you, but I'm gonna give you syphilis. Something I know is gonna kill you. Man, what type of shit is that? And this is, I don't make this shit up. I look online, I research, and I'm like, wow. Man, we suffered some atrocities, man. And these people are like, well, it was a long time ago. You need to get over it. It wasn't that long ago. And how do you get over shit like that? You know, going on Google. I tell you what, if anybody's white is looking at this, do this. Go to Google and put in black man or black men being lynched. Tell me how happy you can be with that. Or black women being raped. Police brutality on black men. Black men killed during slavery. Or pictures of slavery. Tell me how happy you are. I mean, if you're white, you'll probably be like, well, it's nothing. But if you're black, you're probably like, damn. Man, these people ain't never had no respect for us. First of all, before you do that, read the Willie Lynch letter, first of all. And that will explain how they indoctrinated us mentally. How they, instead of fighting us, they put us against each other. It's all in the letter. This letter cannot be refuted. And this letter came from Willie Lynch. It's from a European who owned slaves in the West Indies. And he was sent here by King James, the man's name who is on the Bible most people read from, who was also, I do not have a problem with people being gay. That's your sexual preference. That's your own right. What I do have a problem with is the book that forbids homosexuality. It bears the name of a known homosexual. King James was known to be dating his cousin at the age of 13. The kings in his day called him Queen James. All you gotta do is Google it. He was a big murderer, big slave owner. As a matter of fact, if you check history, if you Google, did King James have slaves? Man, they say he had the first patent on slaves in America. Or a patent, something like that. I know he had a patent on slavery in America. Come on, man. And this man's name graces the Bible, man, the book that's supposed to be holy and sacred. Once his name is on that book, it defiles. Whether he was, they was like, well, his name is only on there because he was the king at that time. Doesn't matter. Once you put evil on anything good, you defile it. You know what I mean? King James, and he was said to be a devout Christian. So was Adolf Hitler. a devout Christian. These are all Europeans. Even Harry S. Truman was a devout Christian. He dropped a bomb on 2 cities in Japan that killed, I think, 4 million people. Hitler killed 11 million people. They say 11 more million was killed in during slavery. That number probably is 30 million for real. And then World War II, 60 million people were killed. But these people that we know of to date, that's that we know of to date. These people were, that's been counted, known for 100 million deaths. Now, we ain't even talk about Katrina, all them black babies that's been missing, all them black people that were missing. They said people was going in helicopters, man, and they're supposed to be going to safety, and people never saw them again. Watch that movie Hidden Colors, man, 1, 2, and 3. Watch that movie, man. Do your research. If I'm lying about anything, man, look it up. These facts don't come from me. These facts come from Google. You know, and a lot of people hate on me because I educate myself. I don't believe the bullshit that they've been telling us for years. You know, on today in America, they celebrate Christopher Columbus Day. Another day celebrating a murderer, a rapist. Guy who brought they talking about Ebola. He brought smallpox here that killed a lot of people. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be real. These are the atrocities of the European, man. Am I saying I don't like white people? Absolutely not. Am I saying I'm educated on what they did, what they do, and what they are doing? Absolutely. Man, you read that Willie Lynch letter, and it'll tell you this effect will go on to last thousands of years, at least 300. He made that speech in 1712. It's 2014. It's been 302 years. The Bible was written in 1611. King James had a patent on slavery in 1618, I think, or 1616. I think it was 1618. I'm just a learner of history, a fact seeker. I like knowledge, and this is what it is. And to this very day, black men, black babies, and black women are being treated like shit in America. Well, we're supposed to have equal rights. I mean, we pay the same taxes they pay. You know what I mean? We break the law. We go to jail. We go to jail for shit they don't even go to jail for. You look at them slavery pictures. Look at a picture of a black man being hanged. Look at all them white people in that picture smiling. Why they not locked up? Murder is murder. Murder has always been murder. Why they never held accountable to murder? This land wasn't paid for. It wasn't brought. This land was stolen. They robbed and killed for this land. Why none of them people went to jail? You go out there and try to rob somebody and take their shit. They give you carjacking, robbery, abduction. None of this shit applies to them. You know, they do some fucked up shit to give people diseases, and man, they killed the Indians. You know what I mean? They did everything to the people of color. You know, the Asians. You know, everybody, man. The Saudis. The only people who haven't been greatly bombed, raped. Actually, white people were slaves back in the day. White people were some of the first slaves in this country. However, they were not treated like black slaves. They were more like indentured servants. You know, they got paid. Black people never got paid. You know, ever. And we built this country hand and foot. You look at a lot of the black inventions, man. Bruh, black people invented everything here, and it's common sense. The only person who invents something is somebody working. A person not working, why would he invent something to make work easier? It doesn't even make sense. These are the atrocities of the European. And Virginia Capital Realty is doing nothing but continuing down that line. The boycott of 2014 is real. Educate yourself, educate your kids, educate your race, educate your neighborhood. Boycott them people, man. Virginia Capital Realty.